Let's blast through with sonic speed!
Okay!
All right!
Attack enemies on the ground with Blue Tornado by pressing the square button during a jump while in speed formation. Blue Tornado attacks enemies by sweeping them off their feet. Press and hold the square button when I'm by myself to spin, and release to kick. Hey, I think we can use that pole to go up. Leave it to me. When approaching a wall, use homing attack with me as leader. Press the X button while facing it to perform triangle jump. Use the left analog stick to adjust the jump angle. Press the square button to perform the light dash to blaze along the trail of rings when we get close to them with me as your leader.
When flying, hold the X button to ascend. To ascend quickly, press the X button repeatedly. Let me handle flying enemies, no matter how high they are. I'll knock them out of the sky by shocking them with Thundershoot. Press the square button when I'm by myself to detonate the dummy ring bomb. It stuns approaching enemies.
Attack using fire combination with the square button. I'll show you my best moves with consecutive strikes if the button is pressed at the right time. Final blow is very powerful too. Press the X button to restore Sonic and Tails into normal stance. When jumping, press the square button in power formation to use Fire Dunk. I turn Sonic and Tails into fireballs to shoot at enemies. Get close to the enemies in power formation and watch Sonic and Tails attack them with auto-homing. Press the X button after a jump in power formation for triangle dive. We'll all form a triangle and glide.
Some characters are better at fighting enemy formations. Let me be the leader when the enemies are in fly formation.
Certain characters are best against enemy formations. Let me be the leader when enemies are in power formation.
Some characters are better suited for enemy formations. Make me the leader when the enemies are in speed formation. Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled.
The speed decreases if I'm thrown off.
And if I fall off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
There they are!
Eggman's robots!
I'm ready to take them out!
Leave this to me!
I'll take care of this!
Let me deal with this.
Level up! A sea palace!
Looks like Eggman's robots are here too.
There's still more to come!
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
It looks really heavy.
Well, at least he'll carry it and not us.
Man, he's sure one stubborn scientist.
I'm not ready to give up just yet.
That's the spirit, Tails.
This must be an automated energy plant.
Energy plant?
So that's energy flowing through those red pipes.
Those machines are sucking the energy off the road.
How low can he go?
We can't let him get away with this.
This upward path is perfect for flying. This entire city is like a giant casino.
The buildings and roads are all part of a pinball table.
Heh, pretty cool.
There's bingo on the table.
Really?
Fun is just about to begin.
Bingo!
Come on, Eggman. Wanna play?
Be careful, Sonic!
We'll take you on any time!
Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some!
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
They're everywhere.
What a view!
Look at those canyons.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic!
That's an armored train.
What's up with that train?
The rail!
They're pulling out all the tricks.
It's getting creepy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center.
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
This must be the giant cannon's internal mechanism we saw before.
Hey, let's try firing that thing.
Hey, come on now! Don't do it, Sonic!
Here we go!
It's moving!
Hey, which way is the cannon facing? Hey!
Wow, that's what I call a flight!
Phew!
I think my heart stopped.
There's only one way to go. Ready?
Yeah!
Ready!
All right, one down.
Now we gotta attack the body!
We better hurry!
Is that it?
Look! Eggman's getting away!
That guy never gives up, does he?
Eggman! No way off the hook this time! I may be able to make this flower fly upward if I stir the wind up. Hey, this is sweet!
Who'd ever think this thing could float in the air?
Look! There's that flower again!
Should we use it to fly again? Hang on! This flower's heading straight for that mushroom!
Wow! I've never seen a mushroom that big before!
We have jungle mushrooms on my island too, but not this huge. You sure it's safe around here? That fruit can take out the enemies.
What?
What's going on?
The castle is flipped upside down! Ah! We're turning upside down again!
We're back to normal now!
What a castle!
I wonder what's next?
Quite a haunted house. Payback time, Eggman! You guys ready?
Yes!
Ready!
What's the matter, Eggman? Got nothing left?
Keep 'em coming!
I'm just warming up. Wow! We're flying way high!
Better not fall!
Come on, this is nothing! Let's keep moving! Sure are lots of battleships!
Where'd they get so many?
They really went overboard!
Maybe we can use that propeller if we stir up the wind here. This must be Eggman's headquarters!
Wow! How'd he manage to build something so big?
How does this thing stay afloat? Doesn't matter. Let's take it down!
There's robots everywhere! Time to party!
Their tank is mounting! Keep your guard up!
There's more?
This is it, guys! Don't hold anything back!
Okay!
No worries!
That was tight!
Sonic! Knuckles! We did it!
Way to go, guys!
I'm counting on you guys!
No problem.
I'm ready.
Press the square button during a jump while in speed formation in order to attack ground enemies with Black Tornado. This attack defeats enemies by swirling them up in the air. Press and hold the square button when I'm by myself to spin, and release to kick. I'm sure we can use that pole to go up. Switch me to the leader. When approaching a wall, use homing attack with me as leader. Press the X button while facing it to perform triangle jump. Use the left analog stick to adjust the jump angle. Press the square button to perform the light dash and blaze along the trail of rings when we get closer to them with me as your leader.
When flying, keep pressing the X button to ascend, and press the X button repeatedly to ascend quickly. I'll take care of the flying enemies. I'll ground them all with Thundershoot. Press the square button when I'm by myself to detonate the dummy ring bomb. It stuns approaching enemies.
Use fire combination to attack, pressing the square button when in power formation. Multiple strikes when pressed at right time. Final blow deadly. Pressing X button switches Shadow and Rouge to normal stance. Press square button when jumping in power formation to use fire launcher. I propel Shadow and Rouge toward the enemies. Auto homing initiated when we're in close proximity of the enemies. Shadow and Rouge will assist me as the support attack crew. Press the X button after a jump in power formation to use triangle dive. This allows us to glide together.
Some characters are better in fighting enemy formations. Let me be the leader when the enemies are in fly formation.
Certain characters are best against enemy formations. Let me be the leader when the enemies are in power formation.
Some characters are better suited for enemy formations. Make me the leader when the enemies are in speed formation. Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled.
The speed decreases if I'm thrown off.
And if I fall off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
Here they come!
Here we go.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Looks like this one's for me.
I guess I'm up.
Leave this to me. Level up!
Ancient civilization established on the sea.
This place is really beautiful.
Primary target is Eggman. Don't forget it.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
Numerous Eggman robots detected. Prepare attack mode.
Dr. Eggman.
We're talking to you, Doctor.
This is revenge. Time to pay, Eggman.
Is this the energy plant?
That red liquid is being traded at high prices.
Eggman must have plans to control the energy.
Those machines are sucking the energy off the road.
Energy thief.
Terminate all Eggman robots, regardless of their purpose.
I'm sure it's very easy to fly from here.
Cool city.
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You're too serious, Omega.
Bingo on this table.
Just a reminder, but...
I know, but we can't work without having a bit of fun.
Bingo!
Wait, Doctor.
It's useless, Shadow. We have to fight him.
Numerous targets detected inside perimeter. Prepare to intercept and attack.
Useless pieces of junk.
Annoying little pests, aren't they?
Eliminate all Eggman's robots.
This is quite an engineering feat.
Amazing.
We are heading straight for that terminal.
The rail disappeared.
Keep moving.
Armored train approaching.
Phew, what an ugly train.
It's starting to look like a base.
We're finally here.
Prepare to infiltrate.
This must be the drive for that giant cannon.
It looks fun. Let's get in.
Activation initiated.
Which way is the cannon facing?
That cannon sure came in handy.
Yeah, but a bit scary.
We have to get him, no matter what. All right?
Believe me, it's not gonna be easy.
Here we come, Eggman.
We're not done yet. Don't let your guards down.
I know. You be careful too.
Second wave approaching. Ready to attack.
Is that it?
Eggman's getting away.
Initiate pursuit.
I shall find the answer to who I really am.
What an amazing flower.
This flower is engineered like a helicopter.
We might be able to use this flower if I can create some wind.
Flying vegetation detected up ahead.
Should we make it fly again?
Be my guest.
We must be heading straight toward that mushroom.
Look at the size of that mushroom. I've never seen one so big.
Largest mushroom recorded.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
Beaten by fruits. How weak they must be.
What?
What's happening to us?
The horizon has turned upside down.
What's going on?
The upside-down castle is flipped right side up. Inside the castle.
Sure is spooky in here.
Initiating interior search.
No time for messing around. Let's get ready.
This time it won't be that easy.
Large numbers detected, but not for long.
Doctor, stop this senseless fight.
You underestimated us, haven't you?
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
We're flying very high. We might even be at the edge of space.
Space? Did you say space? Eggman's armada. What an amazing sight.
But why so many?
Total destruction for all Eggman ships.
We should be able to pull out the propeller with a tornado.
Eggman's headquarters detected. Destruction mode engaged.
Enormous engineering feat, I must admit.
If you want to conquer the world, you need something that big.
Outnumbered, but still no match.
But they're sure trying hard enough.
Do they really think they have a chance?
This is it! Let's go!
Give 'em all you got.
Now to face real evil, Dr. Eggman.
I am the ultimate power!
I knew we could do it.
I am Omega, the ultimate E-Series robot.
We're up! Let's do our best.
Okay, here we go!
Press the square button during a jump while in speed formation to attack ground enemies with Tornado Hammer. This attack lifts enemies off the ground. Keep pressing the square button when I am by myself to spin, and release to attack with my hammer. I'm sure we can spin on that pole to go up. Let me take the lead so I can use the Tornado Hammer near that pole. When I'm the leader, press and hold the X button while jumping to temporarily float in midair.
To ascend while flying, press and hold the X button. If you wish to ascend quickly, press the X button repeatedly. I'll take care of the flying robots. I'll shock them using Thundershoot. To activate Cheese Attack, press the square button when I'm by myself. Cheese will fight the enemies for us.
Press the square button to attack enemies with fire combination when in power formation. As fireballs, we're continuously fired if the button is pressed at the right time. Level up and we're even stronger. Press the X button to get Amy and Cream off my shoulders. Get enemies with jump fire knock by pressing square button in power formation. I'll turn Amy and Cream into fireballs. Amy and Cream help me using auto homing. They get the enemies with auto homing when we're in power formation. Press X button after a jump in power formation to open my umbrella. We can glide down smoothly. Press the square button when Amy and Cream aren't on my shoulders to use body press. I'll squash the enemies with my belly.
Some characters are better in fighting enemy formations. I'll be the leader when the enemies are in fly formation.
Certain characters are best suited against enemy formations. Let me be the leader when the enemies are in power formation.
Some characters are better suited for enemy formations. I'll be the leader when enemies are in speed formation. Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled.
The speed decreases if I'm thrown off.
And if I fall off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
Everybody, look out!
Enemy robots up ahead!
Wow, you're right.
I can handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I can do this. Level up!
Wow, what a beautiful white palace! Amy, we're not here to sightsee!
Bet you're good fishing round here.
Look at all the huge turtles! Swimming like that looks fun! Eggman, are you up to no good again? Dr. Eggman, you shouldn't cause so much trouble!
That's a no-no, Doctor.
What a huge plant! The buildings are so tall, it's making my head spin!
I wonder who lives here.
Those weird-looking machines are doing something to the road. It's sucking up something from that pipe!
Stealing is bad.
My body feels lighter when I fly from up here. This city reminds me of Casinopolis. Look at all those neon signs.
The city that never sleeps.
The next table is pinball with bingo.
What's bingo?
You just have to light a row using the numbers. Are you ready?
Bingo!
I think you've underestimated our power. Dr. Eggman, please don't interrupt us.
Stay out of our way.
Just how many of them are there? There's no end to these robots.
There's too many of them.
Wow, we're way up here. Everyone, watch out ahead.
Time to get serious.
The rail's gone.
Uh-oh. Looks like a rhino's heading this way.
This train looks tacky.
Look at all those cannons.
Sure looks dangerous. Let's see what they got. This must be the internal mechanism of that giant cannon. The middle part is where you put in the cannonballs, right?
It's moving.
This is making me nervous. Whew, that was something else. Yes, it was.
Wow, that was scary.
This is it. Ready? Yes!
What should we do first?
We've done it! But we're not finished yet, Amy!
That ship still hasn't come down yet.
We got him now, didn't we? Amy, Eggman's getting away!
We gotta catch him.
We've got to keep going.
Flower.
Should I stir the wind to blow toward this flower? Wow! I can't believe this flower can actually fly! I feel like I've become one with the flower! Isn't that the same flower as before? Okay, leave it to me! I've never seen a mushroom that big! You're right! It's more like a giant tree than a mushroom.
Is that a shiitake mushroom? I'm getting hungry.
Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lucky, they can be beaten by fruits. What? Where am I?
The castle is turned upside down.
What happened to the floor? Actually, Amy, the castle has returned back to normal. Okay, we're finally inside. I'm kind of scared.
Don't worry, I'll be right by you.
Let's do this for Chocola and Froggy. Are you ready? Absolutely!
Okie dokie, I'm ready.
Is that the best you can do? Dr. Eggman, please give up!
Enough already.
We're flying so high! It's kind of scary!
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall off. Look at all the fishy ships.
Why would he need so many ships? Maybe he just had a lot of time on his hands. We should be able to pull out the propeller with a tornado.
What's that?
I can't believe he built that thing. It's huge. It's quite overwhelming. I've got to pull myself together. Eggman's robots are everywhere. There are so many bad robots.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
Okay, let's give it all we've got. Okay.
Okay.
We're like awesome. Yes.
Kinda super duper happy.
Okay, time to get serious.
Roger.
All right, let's do it.
Attack ground enemies with leaf swirl by pressing the square button while in speed formation. This attack makes me invisible as I lift up enemies in the air with a tornado. When I'm by myself, press and hold the square button to spin. Release the button and I'll throw my shuriken. Let me take the lead. I think I can use that pole to go up. When approaching a wall, use homing attack with me as the leader. Press the X button while facing it to perform triangle jump. Use the left analog stick to adjust the jump angle.
Hold down the X button to fly high. Press the X button to ascend faster. Flying bad guys are mine. I'll use thunder shoot on them all. Press the square button for my sting attack when I'm alone. I'll sting all the bad guys!
Use the square button to attack with fire combination in power formation. I spit both of them out as fireballs when the button is pressed at the right time. Level up and we're unstoppable. Release both Espio and Charmy using the X button. Press the square button while jumping in power formation to use Jump Fireball. I'll shoot Espio and Charmy at the enemies. Espio and Charmy will automatically attack the enemies with auto-homing when we get near them. Press the X button again after a jump in power formation. I will blow a bubble out of gum so we can all glide down safely. I slam my fist down on the enemies when the square button is pressed if Espio and Charmy are released from my mouth.
Some characters are better in fighting enemy formations. I'll take point when the enemies are in fly formation.
Certain characters are best against enemy formations. Let me lead when the enemies are in power formation.
Some characters are better suited for enemy formations. I'll lead the attack when enemies are in speed formation. Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled.
The speed decreases if I'm thrown off.
And if I fall off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
What's that?
Bad guys!
Let's get 'em, boys!
I'll handle it.
I got it!
I'll handle it, boys!
Level up!
A sea palace. Could there possibly be chow in such a place?
They're here! They're here!
Let's stop wasting time and keep moving!
What a huge turtle!
Wow! He's swimming!
He may be able to take us somewhere.
A self-proclaimed genius scientist.
What a psycho!
You're either a genius or a madman. Either way, you'll be sorry for getting in our way.
What are Eggman's robots doing in such an industrial city?
There's tons of them!
Let's take 'em down one by one.
Those suspicious machines must be stealing something from that pipe.
Eggman, you bad man!
Well, I guess we caught 'em red-handed.
All right! It's much easier to fly from here.
We're a bit short, don't you think?
I'm gonna win big!
Don't go overboard, Charmy.
Don't forget that you're still on the clock.
These must be special pinball machines.
Yep, this is where the rich gamble.
All right, I'm gonna win big here.
Bingo!
We'll hold nothing back since you're our client's enemy.
We're here to fight the bad guys.
Get ready. Here we come.
Time to give up.
You're finished.
That was too easy.
Quite a base.
Awesome!
They spared no expense here.
They destroyed the rail.
They must be really desperate.
Look out for that rhino!
They must be carrying something important.
We finally made it.
Is this the end of the trail?
Can't be. This is only the beginning.
This has to be the giant cannon's internal mechanism.
All right! This looks fun!
Don't touch anything, Charmy.
Hey, it's moving!
I wonder where this cannon is going to take us.
We'll find out shortly.
It shot us quite a distance.
That was awesome! Can we do it again?
Charmy, this isn't a roller coaster ride.
Looks pretty tough. Are we ready?
Ready!
I can't wait.
Is that it?
Kaboom!
No, the body is still intact.
Target destroyed.
Look! Eggman's getting away!
We'll get him.
Are you sure this is the right way, Vector?
Of course it is. Just follow my lead.
Let me see if I can make this flower fly.
Hey, we're flying!
Espio's handy. Thanks, Espio.
Isn't that the same flower?
Espio, make it fly, fly, fly! Fly, little flower!
What is that thing?
Holy magical mushrooms! I've never ever seen one so big!
I knew jungle mushrooms were big, but not that big. It's all swamp from here on. Don't fall in. Were those robots really destroyed by the fruit?
What?
Oh no!
The world is turned upside down.
What's going on?
It's reversing the reverse!
That means we're back to normal again.
Okay, let's do it!
I think we're trapped.
I think you're right. There's something wrong here.
Don't worry about it!
We've got to take care of this guy first. Ready?
We're outnumbered.
There's so many of them!
It's an endless sea of robots.
How could we reach this altitude already?
Flying this high makes me dizzy!
You're a bee. You're supposed to be used to flying, aren't you?
There are so many battleships. Could this be Eggman's armada?
Armada! Armada!
They're all controlled by robots. Guess the dock is pretty lonely.
Their attack is mounting. We have to infiltrate the command center.
Yeah, let's go!
Don't let your guard down. This is where we earn our pay.
Are those Eggman's robots?
Wow! Plenty of enemies around here!
There may be too many of them.
Nothing personal, just serving up justice.
You're gonna pay for this!
Time to wrap this up.
Impossible feat! Ultimate ninja power.
Awesome! Totally awesome!
Perfect! The work of professionals.
Sonic, give up! This time you're mine.
Amy, knock it off. There's no time to play.
Are you playing with that girl's heart again, Sonic?
Everybody, get out of the way!
Mr. Sonic, isn't Chocola with you?
Give Froggy back!
Step back. Let us get the doctor first.
I'll find Eggman's treasure first.
Eggman is mine. Get out of our way.
There's been a misunderstanding, but I doubt if they'll listen to us.
Whatever the reason, if they want to fight, I'll give them one.
All right, then let's do it!
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
Shadow, Omega, let's go.
Battle preparation complete. Initiating attack.
Heh, not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
But why would Eggman's robot attack Eggman?
Who cares? I can't believe that Batgirl.
We won't lose to a bunch of losers like you. I'll never let you take cheese from me.
Bullies are bad.
Bring it on!
There's gotta be a major misunderstanding here, but we can't back down now.
Let's make this quick. I hate fighting with girls.
Okay then, let's get ready to do this.
You're the one pretending to be Sonic. You're the one responsible for taking Froggy and Chocola. I can't believe you would do such a thing!
You're going to pay for this.
This must be the final stage.
Judgment Day!
Now's the time to strike!
So you're the one behind all this, huh?
Consuming power of others at your own will. And that's supposed to make you tough?
New target acquisition. Sights locked on. Metal Sonic.
Here we come! You all ready?
Of course!
We're with you until the end.
We're Sonic Heroes!